Okay, this is Dan Heckel. I'm here with Sister George Mary Hagan, and she's going to tell us her life story about being an Ursuline sister of Mount St. Joseph. And the date is February the 5th, 2013. George Mary, why don't you start off by telling us a little bit about where you're from and what your childhood was like?
Okay. I had a wonderful childhood. I'm from a family of 8. I'm number 7. And we lived right next door to the church, which meant that we went to Mass every day, which was a great advantage. Did you know about the Ursuline Sisters since youth? Yes. Since there were 8 in my family, we all attended St. Catherine's School in New Haven, and we all had Ursuline Sisters for 12 years. So therefore, I knew a lot of Ursuline Sisters. I knew the Ursuline Sisters, from my early days, the first grade on up. And I greatly admired them. I took music lessons from the sisters, and as soon as I got my license at age 16, I started taking them to visit other sisters, and that's how I knew a lot of other sisters, like from New Haven to St. Francis, St. Charles, and places up in Marion County, all the places in Marion County. I used to take the sisters up there to visit. Then I found them, then I knew them. So that's how I'm connected with the Ursulines, and naturally that's why I entered the Ursulines, because that goes to the next question, how did we discern the call, Mount St. Joseph? Well, I sort of always thought about it, but I want to do some little honky-tonking before I entered the community. So I was out a few years. I worked the distillery. What else is famous in Nelson County? the bourbon capital of the world. And then I taught school at St. Joe, Bardstown. And I still had this in my mind, and 2 of my close friends entered, so they were in the novitiate. So there were 7 of us from New Haven at the time. So it wasn't any thing much different. I mean, the life was different, but I had such great support in my friends being here, and we shared a lot, we talked a lot, because we all knew the same people. We were from the same small town. So this is how I discerned my calling. I knew I wanted to become a sister, but I didn't want to do it right now. I wanted to do a little, as I said, a little bit of honky-tonk, which I did, which was great because it helped me later in life to have experiences rather than just out of high school. Now, my other 2 friends that came out of high school, well, they eventually left and got married, which was fine too. But anyway, I missed them terribly when they left.